Say again?
I didn't get my t-shirts yet, but I'm ready for them. My Lsyulin t-shirts that you sent me. All right, we're live now. Welcome everyone. Happy to be here. I am Brianna Puente, and I am the digital marketer for Lsyulin. I'm here with Dr. Burd, founder of Lsyulin and Dexcom. Dr. Burd, I know we've got a really great topic to discuss today. I'll let you go ahead and introduce yourself, and then we will jump into our topic for today.
Let me introduce myself now. Okay, I'm Dr. John Burd. I have a PhD in biochemistry, and I was the founder and first CEO of Dexcom, which is helping over 1 to 2 million people on the planet now with their continuous glucose monitor, helping them to better health. I've not been with that company for a long time. And in 2017, I started a new company called Lsyulin, which is it has several products for diabetes management. The main one we have a nutritional supplement. We have 5 forms: capsules, tablets, liquid, powder, and we just launched a weight loss meal replacement shake. And those are all available on our website at www.lsyulin.com. And I'm going to be talking a little bit today about another company I started a couple of years ago called Wonder Spray. And it's primarily, the reason I got interested in Wonder Spray is for wound healing, because people with diabetes have wounds that don't heal properly that can lead to really terrible situation, up to and including amputation of their lower limbs and extremities, which is just tragic. Well, anyway, that's a little short introduction of who I am and what I've been up to lately.
Excellent. Thank you so much. We always appreciate having you here. And, you know, for anyone that is watching right now and, you know, perhaps signs on later and watches this video in the future, we welcome any questions. So any questions that you have, please feel free to post those questions in the comments. Any questions about diabetes, any topics surrounding diabetes. Of course, you know, we're not physicians here. We are just here to provide, or Dr. Burd is just here to provide expert advice from decades dealing with diabetes research. So we welcome your questions, and we hope that this segment will be informative for you. Today, we're going to be talking about diabetic wound care. And I know that this is a topic that is, you know, one that a lot of people with diabetes struggle with, and there's not enough information out there about proper wound care for those with diabetes, and, you know, resources really for wound care. So what I'd like to do is kind of just give you the floor, Dr. Burd, and let you talk to us about wound care, about products that can be used, and about how to, you know, find your healthiest route to proper wound care and, you know, hopefully healing long term.
Okay, I'm happy to talk about it. Turns out that people with diabetes, they end up having poor circulation in their fingers and in their toes and feet, and that's called neuropathy. And Wonder Spray Lsyulin can actually help with that. I've got testimonials from a fellow who had bad neuropathy, and he couldn't. He was a golfer and he couldn't golf anymore, and he sent me an email and said, "Oh my gosh, Lsyulin's really helped me. I can play my accordion again." So that was an interesting testimonial. But Lsyulin can help with neuropathy, and the problem with wounds on their feet and legs is that because circulation is so poor, they can have an open wound. People with diabetes can have an open wound on their feet or their legs and not even know they have a wound because they can't feel anything. They have no feeling. And what happens then is that the wound doesn't heal properly because their circulation to their extremities is poor. So it can't do naturally. You can't get the wound to heal. And as a result, it gets infected and it can get gangrene, and that can lead to amputation. So as I said, there's 2 reasons that wounds don't heal. One is because the circulation is poor and the natural healing doesn't take placed properly, like people without diabetes don't have this problem. And secondly, there's germs growing in the wound bed. And that's where I came upon this fabulous product called Wonder Spray. And I just happen to have a bottle right here. Wonder Spray. And if you're looking for Wonder Spray, I urge you to go to my website, which is www.jbird.com. Well, if you go to the Wonder Spray website, you have to type in www.thewonderspray.com, because there's another company that sells another crazy product that has the Wonder Spray domain name. So if you get there, that's not us. We are www.thewonderspray.com. And the active ingredient in Wonder Spray is actually what our white blood cells use to kill all germs. Are you getting feedback? I'm getting a little bit of feedback.
No, I don't hear it on my end. I think we're good.
Anyway, so our white blood cells use this amazing chemical. I abbreviate it HOCl, and that's actually the chemical structure. It's hydrogen, oxygen, and chlorine. That's the structure. And it's called hypochlorous acid, but it's not an acid. It's totally safe and non-toxic. I mean, I could take my Wonder Spray and I could spray it in my eyes, my nose, my throat, and it's totally safe and non-toxic. And if you get a sore throat, you can spray in your throat, and it'll make your throat feel better immediately, and also kill whatever's trying to make you sick. It's like the cure for the common cold. Of course, we have to be, I can say that on these live interviews, we have to be careful. We can't advertise that because it's not FDA cleared as a cure for the common cold, but I know from experience that it works. So anyway, if you have a wound on your feet, you basically just spray your feet with Wonder Spray as often as possible, especially before you go to bed at night. And if possible, maybe use a tissue and saturate it with the Wonder Spray, and then wrap some saran wrap around it to keep it moist as long as possible. And that will help that wound heal much faster, and it will prevent further infection. So it's just an amazing natural product. And we just actually, a day or two ago, received notice from the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, and Wonder Spray is now on their list of disinfectants that are useful for COVID-19 disinfection. Again, that approval is for surface treatment. So like if you got a surface you want to disinfect, like your cell phone or your tabletop or whatever, that's what that approval is about. But it's worth knowing that the EPA says it kills COVID-19 coronavirus. So it's just a fabulous product, and if people want to try it, they can email me, and I'd be happy to send them a sample at no charge, because I want to, get as many people as possible using it and telling other people about it. That's basically the way these new products can be used. So that's sort of my pitch on the Wonder Spray and how it can be useful for people with diabetes and wound healing problems. It's also great for any kind of a skin issue. If you have itchy skin or burning skin or a mosquito bite or poison sumac. I just got a message from a friend last night. He's up in northern Michigan, and he got into some poison sumac, and he just used Wonder Spray, and that totally got rid of the itching and the pain and everything. So, if you think it might help, try it. It can hurt, and it may help you with any skin issues or any other issues. A lot of people get their dog bites them. They just spray them on there, and it makes it heal really fast. It also is a deodorant. Amazingly, it also gets rid of smells. So if you've got a dog that's got bad breath, you can spray it on his teeth and gums. And the reason things stink is because bacteria causes a stink. And Wonder Spray kills bacteria, virus, yeast, mold, and fungus. So it gets rid of all these bad smells along with its other amazing uses. So, any questions?
I don't see any questions coming through, but we often will have a lag in the time that they show up. So we'll definitely be checking these in the future. But certainly when it comes to Wonder Spray is a fantastic product. I use it myself. I travel. I have to travel quite a bit for work, and I feel safer having the Wonder Spray with me. I don't have diabetes myself, but I will say when it comes to wound care, there's a lot of misinformation and there's a huge lack of information out there. Personal experience, my stepmother passed away very sadly of complications from diabetes, from type 1 diabetes, and she had an infection that started with wounds in her foot and had to eventually get her foot amputated, and it just led to a series of problems. And I say this over and over again, I do wish that I would have had access to products like Lsyulin and Wonder Spray back at that time. It was about 10 years ago. So I'm a strong proponent of getting the word out there, getting the message out there for people with diabetes, because these products can really lead to a better quality of life, especially when you're dealing with, wounds that can be debilitating. As someone with diabetes, to be able to have a product that you can spray and see and feel a difference, it really does. It goes a long way in helping to improve your quality of life. So most certainly, if there's any interest watching this video, please visit Wonder Spray at thewonderspray.com, and of course Lsyulin and all of our fantastic products, including the new weight loss shake, you can find at Lsyulin.com. And Dr. Burd is always happy to speak with any and everyone about these products and the companies and his research. So he's available at info@Lsyulin.com or info@thewonderspray.com. He'll be happy to chat with you and answer all of your questions. And we'll do the same, if you leave any comments or questions within our Facebook group or our Facebook page. So we look forward to connecting with everyone in the future. Dr. Burd, thank you so much for joining us and for sharing your wealth of wisdom.
Let me mention two other things before I go. One is, please visit the website to see all of the other things that we have on the website that people can use. We sell foggers, so you can fog your home and office and car, and to keep it disinfected and deodorized. And the other thing is, we just started a program for toe fungus. And if you have problems with toe fungus, which many people do, and it's really hard to fix that. And it turns out that you may be able to fix it with Wonder Spray by just, again, wrapping a tissue around the infected toe. And we have on our website toe caps that you can put over the infected toe. And it takes a long time because your toenails grow so slowly. But if you stick with it, it should probably help get rid of toe fungus. And the drugs that they prescribe for toe fungus have a lot of serious side effects. So if anybody has that problem, I hope they consider giving Wonder Spray a try. That's all I have. So thank you very much, Brianna. Are we wrapped up now?
We're good to go. Thank you so much, Dr. Burd. You have a fantastic day.
Thank you. Talk to you soon.